Let's talk about making sex sexy to learn. Current gaps in comprehensive sex education programs make sex a difficult topic to approach in schools, and there are limited SE programs that only decide to focus on dangers and disease, aka risk prevention. Instead of framing sex as an intimate and pleasurable experience between two consenting adults, limited SEE programs highlight the risk associated with sex, which include STI transmission and unwanted pregnancies. Comprehensive sex education is key. It's about teaching young people how to understand their bodies, communicate openly, and set personal boundaries. Studies show that when sex education includes discussions of pleasure, it leads to healthier attitudes and behaviors. Reframing sex as a pleasurable experience is critical.
Comprehensive sex ed that includes the P word reinforces ideas of bodily autonomy and consent. Bodily autonomy and consent are fundamental human rights and allows individuals to make informed decisions about their bodies. Understanding consent isn't just for sexual situations. It's crucial in all aspects of life. Promoting bodily autonomy empowers young people to make decisions about their own health and well-being. There are 7 pleasure principles defined by the Pleasure Project that each of us can integrate into our own lives to make sex a little bit more pleasurable. These principles each build on one another, and they equip us with the tools needed to build up confidence and trust in ourselves to practice bodily autonomy and consent. The 7 pleasure principles, starting from the bottom up, meaning that without the first principle, the last one can't be achieved, are being positive, understanding that rights come first, thinking universally, being flexible, talking sexy, my favorite, embracing learning, and last but not least, loving ourselves. All of these things boil down to remembering that when you feel safe and are safe, sex can be a good experience.
We need to break the stigma around pleasure and sexuality. This stigma prevents young people from seeking information and understanding their own desires. It's time to create a supportive environment where these conversations can happen openly. Normalizing discussions about pleasure can lead to better sexual health outcomes and fulfilling relationships. Remember, pleasure is a right, not a privilege. Let's make sure that every young person has the tools they need to explore it safely and confidently.
Incorporating pleasure into sexual conversations sets up for more enjoyable experiences. Refusing to talk about it creates an environment that promotes sexual shame and taboos. That's not sexy. Pleasure makes sex sexy and is an undeniable aspect of comprehensive sex ed.